guys, did you enjoy your break?
Yeah. Did you enjoy the first half?
Yes! Got an even better second half. Right, so I just want to apologise mainly to my family, because when Eddie said we should do that dance that we just did, I was not too happy about it. But then I said, Eddie, can we not do something else? And
sorry, it's my phone.
Forgot to turn it on. Yeah, so when I said to Eddie, can we do something else? He was just like, no, Tom, we're gonna do this dance. We did, and so Dad, I apologize. I've dishonored our family.
Tom, I think you mean you honored your family. I'll tell you what, Tom, you look very good. In fact, actually, too good. I think, don't wear a dress again.
Eddie, I'm blushing.
Oh, it's from Obama. I'll take that one later. So, ladies and gentlemen, we've got the next act coming up. Ladies and gentlemen, a fantastic performance for you. It's Take Me Out, S6 style. Woo! Enjoy.
That was almost certainly the start we were going for. Right, anyway, welcome to Take Me Out, the show where one lucky guy gets the chance to go on this dream date with one of several females. Let's just get started. Bring on the girls. Let's get started right away. Let's meet one of the girls. So what's your name?
Alright, my name's Rachel and I'm from Glasgow, and I just want to give a shout out to my homeboy Gima!
So what's your dream date?
Well, my dream date would be a Michael Jackson the bus show and man! What? First you steal my boyfriend, then you steal my handbag, man! I want it! I'll take you!
Wow. Right, well, anyway. Let's see who our first guy is. Let us see the saw. So, what's your name?
My name's Grant, and I like Star Wars, I like chess, and I like chess, and I like Star Wars.
Wow, so Grant likes Star Wars. Let's see why someone has turned Grant off. Why did you turn him off?
Well, I think, that physical attraction is something really important in a relationship. And, you look like a sloth.
I personally completely disagree, Grant. I like you. Now, let's see what some of your friends and family have to say about you.
I like chess, and I like Star Wars, and I like chess. I've got my own chess club. I like Star Wars, and in my chess club, I'm the winner.
Such a lovely boy. He's so much friends round, as in boys, never girls. Loves to play with his Yu-Gi-Oh cards. I think he's got every single one.
Well, me and my brother Grant have been pretty close since we were little. He was the inspiration behind the whole idea of Project Red. I think that any girl that he will have will be very lucky to have him. He's He's a nerd who knows very much about how to party.
Well, Grant, the good news is you have yourself a date. Now, we have to get it down to our final two so you can ask your question. So, turn off the light. So, that's us down to our final two. You now have one question to ask both these girls. What is that question?
Well, I like Star Wars, and if I was in Star Wars, I would be Han Solo, because I'm good looking like Han Solo, and I've got muscles like Han Solo. So if you were in Star Wars, who would you be, and why?
So Grant is Han Solo. Who would you be?
Well, I'm not really into Star Wars, but I could show you a few tricks with your lightsaber.
It's an interesting answer there. Now, what would you do?
I'd be Princess Leia, because you know I'll treat you like a king every single day.
It's Sammy's 18th. I think she's a bit drunk, which might mistake her. Anyway, Grant, you're down to your final two. Turn off the light. Hurry up. Now, I'm going to take you back to last week, where Stuart and Taylor had their date. Let's see how they got on.
Go, Taylor! Oh no! Are you stuck? Oh my god, she's so hot. I'm coming!
Oh my god, this is so much fun! Oh my god, this is the best day ever!
Yeah, I know, I'm having so much fun.
Oh
Oh,
my
do you want to
god.
go higher?
Oh, I'm gonna go higher!
Oh, yes! Oh, you almost falling! Oh.
Try push me up!
I can't! Oh, I can't!
Don't you wish your girlfriend was hot like me? Don't you wish your girlfriend was a freak like me? Don't you?
So yeah, I had a really great time with Taylor, and she's really lovely and sweet, but it was really sunny and I forgot my sun cream and I really hate myself for that. And so I think I'm just gonna go home and cry in a dark room.
I had a really good time with him and everything, but he didn't bring me any food. I mean, I thought that was kind of like obvious that I'd want food. If there was to be a second date, I definitely hope he'd bring me some food. Or maybe we could even go to McDonald's or something. That's so romantic. I'll just be a second. Oh my god, you're my hero.
Looks like they had a ball of a time there. Right, you ready to see the next guy? Like the whoopee, see the cushion. complete blackout. Well, that was a shame for Jed there. Now, I'm going to take you back to last week where Kaylee and Harry went on their date. Let's see how they got on.
You off a bucket with bucket and a 5 of beer. Say I'm a lightweight and I am stuck in.
Alright, lads.
Alright.
How's it going?
No bad.
This is my bud, Kaylee.
Alright.
Alright.
We just at the abortion clinic.
Quality, man.
Aye, no bad. So, what you lads been up to today?
I just finished college, yeah.
Aye. Half day, aye.
I finished at 11:30.
Right, lads. Just on your bike.
Leave it to it.
I can't wait.
Just have gone up the road.
So am I getting a kiss?
Aye.
No! A real one!
Oh, sorry. Feb, nice motors here. That one will do. You going around that side.
Aye, he has a massive gentleman. I mean, he's really romantic and everything, and his dressing. I don't know where he gets his clothes from, he's really sexy.
Aye, so the date was really romantic and everything. I mean, quality lass that Kaylee. I mean, bonus at the end of the day, got a new motor, just got a new Clio.
I mean, he's obviously minted. He's got 2 kids.
You off a bottle with bucket and a 5
Looks like they had a lot of fun there. Now, we're going to do something a little different, where boys come on and a girl comes and chooses them. So, let's bring on the boys. So, can you tell me a bit about yourself?
What?
Can you tell me a bit about yourself, please?
My name's Stuart.
And what's your dream day, Stuart?
Oh, I'd love to go to Worthington.
Right, okay. Right, anyway. Let's meet our girl. Let the senior management see Kyle. Now, what's your name?
It's Willow.
Hello, Willow. Can you tell us a little bit about yourself?
I'm a naturist and I study natural sciences.
Okay. Now, why have you turned your light off for Willow?
I'm afraid she just ain't my type of shape.
There you go. And why have you left your light on?
I need a new friend to help me out with my stamp collection.
He does need a new friend. Right, let's see a little about you, Willow.
So I decided I reached a point in my life where I really wanted to get back to my native Indian roots. My great-grandfather was the leader of an Indian tribe, and I just wanted to become connected to Mother Earth.
I'm looking for someone who is just pure. Someone who has found their inner self and are just ready for pure, honest relationship.
Willow, she's just amazing.
She's so in touch with nature. She's got a brilliant dress sense as well. I mean, she picked this outfit out for me. I'm just gorgeous.
So, the good news there, Willow, is you have yourself a date. And once again, we need to get you down to your final two, so if you could turn off the light. Can't say I'm too surprised. Now, once again, you have a question to ask the final two. What is that question?
Well, I'm really interested, in nature, preserving nature. I've even taken up naked rain dancing on Friday night. What do you do in your spare time?
So, Willow naked rain dances. What do you do?
Well, I like to play a lot of Skyrim. I'm a level 60 wizard master, and I'd like to show you what I can do with my wand.
So we have a Skyrim wizard master. What do you do in your spare time?
Well, I love nature and I'm really into forestry, and if you come on a date with me, I could even show you my wood.
So, two very extravagant answers. Willow, turn off the light. So thank you very much for tuning in to Take Me Out this week. Tune in next week to see how Willow and Scott and who was the first people? I know it, don't worry. Grant and Sammy. Tune in next week. Thank you very much.
Well, that was fantastic. You know what, Tom? I sometimes wish I could go and take me out. Because, well, I've had someone to take me out.
Well, it's working now.
But I have Tom.
Yeah, we have each other, don't worry. We got each other. Buddy.
No, I need you to split the bill at the end of the evening. But that's why I said I need you.
Oh.
I know. I don't want to...
We're just... okay. Right, I think we're going to be asking the lovely audience some questions, so get ready.
Absolutely, yeah. We're gonna see what we got here. Hello, how are you doing this evening?
But it's okay, don't be shy. There's a lot of people here, isn't there? So, do you go to Banchory Primary? Say that as a yes, enjoy the rest of the show. It's good we've got a younger audience here today, isn't it? Tom, do you want to go interview some people?
Yeah, okay, let's see. So recently, Manern took the Sports Day title from Lockton. Woo, come on! Cheer. Our lovely guidance teachers are here. So we're gonna just see what they say. Miss Milton! Everyone, Miss Milton! Oh, okay. Hello, Miss Milton. Now, how long have you been Manern's guidance teacher?
Now you're about embarrassing me. I'm now in my 20s.
It's a secret. And how long? No, that's another long question. It's been a very long time, hasn't it, since we've been chasing Lockton?
We have indeed. Mr. Truman's back, and I'm sure that he'll be after the coveted prize yet again.
Yeah, he's next. Okay, so how did it feel winning Sports Day for the first time for a very long time, taking it from Lockton? We did it, didn't we?
We did. It was a marvellous occasion. I think the banner was the thing that changed it all. The Manern banner.
Yes, it was. Thank you, Miss Hilton. Wait, who was it that was... You were... Okay. Mr. Truman, you're next. You lost it for Lockton, didn't you? Was it your first year at Lockton?
It was.
See, where's GMAC? You're hiring the wrong people.
Some things are out of my hands.
Is this why you're back?
Absolutely. Well, there's a plant in the room in our base which wasn't being watered. And
You're doing that wrong too.
it's fine now.
Okay, I was talking about sports day, but the trees are more important to you. Right, okay. So you've got this tree to look at. What about sports day? What's your battle plan?
Well, the training camp, 2 weeks' time in the Andes.
Have you got that, Miss Milton? Training camp? Good. Make sure they're prepared.
That's it, it's the high altitude training, really, that's the key.
Sculty next week? What else? Just last thing. I'm going to have to stop you there.
Are you going to introduce the next act?
I would be honoured. So, ladies and gentlemen, and I present to you our next act. We've got two lovely gentlemen performing some songs for you. We've got Henry Rowett and Joseph Aron doing some beautiful songs. So without further ado, it's Henry Rowett and Joseph Aron.
Came to the end. It seems you had heard. As we walked city streets, you never said a word. As we finally sat down, your eyes were full of spite. I was desperate, I was weak, I could not get up and fight. Where are you now? Where are you now? Do you ever think of me in the quiet or in the crowd? You were strangely less the pain than you were cold. Triumphant in your mind of the logic that you hold. No one would ever know the love that we had shared. As I took my leave to go, it was clear you didn't care. Where are you now? Where are you now? Do you ever think of me in the quiet or in the crowd? Where are you now? Where are you now? Do you ever think of me in the quiet or in the crowd? And I hear of your coming and you're going in the town. I hear stories of your smile, I hear stories of your frown. The darkness can descend, we can relish all the pain. But I know that's what you love, 'cause you know I love the same. Where are you now? Where are you now? Do you ever think of me in the quiet or in the crowd? Where are you now? Where are you now? Do you ever think of me in the quiet or in the crowd? Where are you now? Where are you now? Do you ever think of me in the quiet or in the crowd? Some nights I stay up, cashing in my bad luck. Some nights I call it a draw. And some nights I wish that my lips could build a castle. Some nights I wish they'd just fall off. But I still wake up and I still see your ghost. Oh Lord, I'm still not sure what I stand for. Oh, this all in. And how can you bring over a change? And some nights I'm scared to forget me again. Some nights I always win, but I still wake up and I still see your ghost. Lord, I'm still not sure what I stand for. I don't know. So come on. So this is it. I sold my soul for this. I washed my hands in bed for this. I miss my mom and dad for this. So come on. And when I see stars, when I see stars, it's all out. When I hear these songs, they sound like this one. So come on. So come on. Oh, come on. Well, you only need the light when it's burning low. You only miss the sun when it starts to snow. You only know you love her when you let it go. Only know you've been high when you're feeling low. You only hate the road when you're missing home. You only know you love her when you let it go. And you let it go. Cause you only need the light when it's running low. You only miss the sun when it starts to snow. You only know you love her when you let it go. Only know you can high when you're feeling low. You only hit the road when you're missing home. You only know you love her when you let it go. Only need the light when it's running low. You only miss the sun when it starts to snow. Only know you love her when you let it go. Only hit the road when you're missing home. You only know you love her when you let her go. And you let her go.
Well, that was fantastic. Fantastic act.
Yeah, it was really good, wasn't it, Eddie? Beautiful, wasn't it? Really good.
Just beautiful. You know, Tom, going back to my roots when I was a singer, I think back and, I was really good, But then my manager suddenly woke up and realized I was bad and I left. But anyway, going back to that actually, going back to my grandfather, because did you know my grandfather invented the roundabout?
You did?
Did you know that?
No.
And you know what he said when he invented it?
What?
He said it was a real turning point. But no, in all seriousness, actually me and my grandfather go way back. But you know who also goes way back with me? Who? My recliner.
Oh, Eddie. He's a pro.
I'm so good.
Dad, these jokes you should be noting down. Okay, but next up, right, has everyone ever wondered what the staff get up to in the staff room? Right? So, we have Sir Paul Attenborough, yeah? He's here, and he's going to give us a little bit of an insight about these species. So, hopefully they're ready. The species of a teacher in the staff room. Here we go.
So without further ado, Paul Attenborough, ladies and gentlemen.
I am here at Banchory Academy to study the very unobserved creature that is the teacher. This is the first time it has ever been done before. We come in after being given permission by the head teacher herself, the leader of the pack, Mrs. Sheila DeMaio. It's times like these when my shirt comes undone and I need to tuck it in so I don't look like a brat. We have made it into the teacher's lounge, as it is called, or their natural habitat. It seems to be where they are kept to keep, once again, these children very safe. So we're going to have a good nosy around since there's no one to stop us. Notice the springiness of these. I don't know what they are. They could be chairs, they could be beds. As far as we're aware, they are used for mating purposes when the siren is blared. What else do we have in here? Some sort of magazine, maybe? We never know. As the writing on here is almost impossible to translate. We don't know what it's saying. Over here, we seem to have some sort of area for scientific tests, maybe. This sort of stuff has never been seen before, so we're not entirely sure what it does. This contraption, what on earth is this? I mean, what would they need this for? What do they put in here? Maybe they put children in here. We just don't know. And this says here, boiling water. I think this is a ruse. This has definitely not got water in it. And this, well, we're not really sure what this is. Again, probably it looks like some blood the teachers have taken out of them. Or maybe some nectar. The teachers seem to like to keep things sort of clean. We've seen this thing before. We believe it's a sink. Now, why they need one? Because they're very unhygienic creatures, we're not entirely sure. And over here, they seem to have some sort of contraption for making beverages of some description. And in here, well, what do we have? They seem to be bags of, yes, that is most definitely drugs. What type of drug? We don't know. Oh, they seem to be coming quickly. Let's go, let's go. We see the teachers entering the staff room after some sort of periodic bell or siren. Could it be a mating call? Or is it so the children can be kept safe when moving throughout the school?
We're about to study the teachers in their natural habitat. So, let us go in. Notice the teachers crowd in groups together to gossip and socialise. You can see some segregate themselves from others. Must be some sort of bullying. They seem angry, so we don't want to go too close. In case they bite. They're quite angry and aggressive creatures, the teachers, and we don't really know how they'll react to intruders. So let's just film them for a moment. Notice one is here for feeding. They seem to have a banana, which would suggest that they're descended from apes. We're not sure. There's a clear missing link between the apes and the teacher. Notice they all have a beverage of some description. We don't know what this is. Could it be boiled blood? We are not sure.
Guys, we're on our feet. Please.
John Laboratory are segregated because they are so violent and aggressive towards intruders. They are locked in here at break times and lunch times to keep the children of the school safe. So we're going to be very careful here and try not to get too close when we observe them. At the blink of an eye, they can become very aggressive, and we're really not sure how these evolved from the teachers we saw earlier. It is thought that the brain capacity of these so-called science teachers is so great that they don't believe that they should have to socialize with the other teachers. They only meet when the siren is blared at 8:45 in the morning, every morning before the mating session. I'm going to try and get a bit closer. Notice that instead of the fruit that we saw in the previous teacher's lounge, these ones get cake, showing that they must be more intellectually superior and better.
Chocolate cake, the fuel of science.
Yes, you heard it here from the teachers. They seem friendly when they don't have to teach, but it is well known that they will become very aggressive. Very, very aggressive if angered or their cake disappears, as they've just told us. Fascinating footage, never seen before.
Yeah.
I seem to have found myself in another natural habitat of the teachers. There seems to be evidence that they have technology, so they must be planning some sort of attack. We don't quite know. They have paper. This is a human invention, so this would suggest that teachers evolved from humans. Now, we don't know if this is true. What else have we got through here? They seem to have food. This man seems to have some sort of biscuit and a red packaging. What sort of food it is, we just don't quite know. Have a fear of water, as there's a damp towel sitting here on the radiator. Now, what we have here, these crutches, would in fact suggest that teachers are so heavy that their spine cannot support the weight along with the legs, which would suggest they need something to hold them up, hence the crutches. So, what this means, we don't quite know. Dr. GMAC, I believe you're a professor of teachers. In all your years, what have you analysed from these teachers?
Not a great deal.
Would you say that the teachers show the hostility and aggression that is reported for them to have?
Only when they're provoked by little brats.
Now, obviously, you were a teacher yourself, we assume, with a reaction like that?
Not at all, never.
You were never a teacher?
Never.
You're just an angry man?
Just an angry man.
Right, okay, I'm glad we have this established. Now, what has been the strangest incident that you have come across when analysing teachers?
Probably the incident of the disappearing snowman on the glacier.
Now what happened then?
I'm not quite sure, it's a mystery.
Oh, that's well, could you please tell us some more? Were teachers involved?
There were a couple of teachers in the area, yeah, and the snowman was there 1 minute, and then the next it was gone.
So would you say the teachers attacked the snowman?
I think so.
So, not only do teachers hate children, they also are racist towards snowmen.
I don't know if racist is the right word.
So, would you say aggressive towards them?
I don't know what they did, so perhaps it's just one of those mysteries.
Do you think we should look for this snowman?
I think you should investigate it.
Alright, we have a new film to make after this one. Thank you for your time, Dr. Professor GMAC.
You're welcome.
Okay, I'm filming.
You need to tell me when you're... He's not a very good cameraman.
Mr. McDonald, I've been expecting you.
Right, so you guys know a bit more about what the teachers get up to at our school. It's interesting, isn't it? But, I think Sir Paul Attenborough is here today. Give a hand for Sir Paul Attenborough. Ladies and gentlemen, Sir Paul Attenborough. Now, Sir Paul, what was it like being out in the field in school?
It was a horrible experience, kind of thing. The teachers are vulgar and truly disgusting animals. I've never felt so uncomfortable around animals in my entire life.
Okay, and was there any opportunities or chances where the teachers were about to attack you or were very aggressive towards you?
Well, as you saw in the staff room, they got extremely angry. We're not sure why, to be honest. They just didn't like the intruder. I don't know if the two that yelled at us were Alpha male the presence. We weren't really sure, but we were fearing for our lives severely at this point.
Do you know who these alpha males were? Can you name and shame?
I feel that there are some of the pack members in the staff in the audience tonight, so I feel that they would attack me if I mentioned their name.
Where is he? Is he still up in his cage? Okay, good. Right, so the next show you're going to do, would you look at pupils and how they react in school?
Maybe. It's not as interesting as the teachers. The pupils are quite dull things, to be honest.
Oh, right. Well, you said the teachers were aggressive. Tomorrow is our S6 last day. The teachers in the laboratory looked very calm when they had cake. Would it be a good idea to take cake in tomorrow?
Definitely, Thomas. The teachers seem to be a lot more relaxed when they have the cake. So, if we bring cake tomorrow, terrorizing the school will be no problem.
Liam, when you edit the video, can you take that part out?
I'll try.
Right, okay. Let's go back a bit. So, tomorrow's our last day at S6. When should we bring cake to calm the teachers?
You just asked me that.
So, it's a good idea, just for the record.
No, it's a great idea.
Yeah, not to... yeah. Okay, so, how have you enjoyed the show so far, Paul?
It's been truly fantastic. The acts have been wonderful. I've really enjoyed the hosting, the musical talents, and the comedy acts.
Very good. And do you have any special party tricks at all?
That's a smashing question, Thomas. Let me think. No, not at all. I just do this voice.
Okay, brilliant. Thank you, Mr. Sweeney. No, you're not Mr. Sweeney, you're Sir Paul. I'm sorry. Enjoy the rest of the evening. Thank you, Sir Paul. Okay, we're coming up close to our finale. We've got a lovely performance, our last performance, so it's a sad ending, but hopefully you'll be entertained by this one. This is the School of Rock.
and gentlemen, boys and girls, thank you very much for watching the S6 show. I hope you've enjoyed it. I know we have. A big, big thank you to all the acts, and a big thank you to Mr. Angus Wallace.
Okay.
Without him, none of this would have been possible. Once again, guys, thank you so much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed it and have a safe journey home. Good night.